Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your bonus reading for this month. And this reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Libras. So if you have any of those in your chart, it might actually resonate with you. I will also leave a link up here in the description box below. If you would like a private reading from me, you can go ahead and book your reading from there. I also want to thank every single one of you for being an amazing support to the channel. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. I'm going to be also pulling some romance cards at the end of your reading. So if you would like to see what's happening with romantic forecast, we're going to be also looking into that as well. I see some tears of joy actually falling out of your cup, which is a good omen. It seems like there's going to be some good news coming your way. The timeline is 3. 3 can be 3 months or 3 weeks from now, okay? Okay, I have here a pathway opening for you. And there is actually a bull, a chicken, and an eagle. Bull can be symbolizing masculinity, maybe you having this inspiration to take action towards whatever your heart is desiring at this time. Chicken can be fertility, so this action is going to bring definitely some results of abundance into your life, okay? So maybe even you're going to find this resource for yourself along this pathway, which is going to become like self-sustaining, maybe even self-increasing income, can be even a resource. The eagle symbolizes at the end of the day, when you travel the pathway, when you take that road and apply whatever the rules are necessary in the situation, this will bring some freedom into your life. You're going to be able to do things freely. You're going to be able to fly as yourself, by yourself, even maybe alone, but it doesn't have to be alone in the sense of without company. It can be maybe in the field that you're working on. You can become this like single-handedly handling all the things by yourself. Also at the same time, maybe only resource on that channel. Okay, I see there's a chunk of money showing here, which is a good sign, which is great. And there's actually an elephant's trunk right there. Elephants indicates long-term stability. Seems like here that endeavor that you're actually setting off to will be a resource for you for the long term. And this I keep hearing self-sustaining, as the word self-sustaining, self-growing, and that is going to be taking care of itself. It is probably going to be, you're going to do one-time thing. This can be writing a book. This can be like creating some artwork, or maybe a program, whatever it is that you're hearing as an inspiration right now, inner knowledge, now inner knowing, whatever it is coming to you. When you follow that path, this will create some sort of like income, maybe even a resource and a source of income for you, which will be self-sustaining. It is going to take care of itself in the long run, okay? I see here there are some clouds above your head, and I see there's a struggle happening between two people. I can see the face of one, and the other one, the face is not clear here. Can be dealing with someone, maybe a family member in your situation, or somebody that you're responsible from at work. The non-clear situation indicates that maybe you're not really getting the answers that you're desiring from this person. Maybe putting the energy in, spending time to develop something, but you're not really getting the results right away. But either way, it seems like here in the long run, you're going to get that answers. You're going to get that clarity, okay? And it seems like you're going to start to take the steps this month. The pathway will be opening in this month. And I also see like, this kind of reminds me of Godzilla here. I don't know if I didn't watch the movie, but I know that there is this ancient dinosaur coming back to life and destroying cities. We can interpret this destruction power in the sense of you destroying something, a structure that doesn't work anymore. The ancient power that we can describe that as knowledge that you already have within you. This can be like ancestral knowledge, maybe family karma that you're healing. Can be something that you're going to be learning, a historical fact or something that will a knowledge that is not common to the public. It's not open to the public. However, when you dig enough, you can find access to that information. Okay, can be something legal, can be something related to money, financials, and maybe even like a strategy about life, how to proceed. I see there's a tears of joy here. Can be like within the 4 weeks or so. This can symbolize some good news coming your way, maybe starting some new adventures here. There's a pathway opening for you. You might be taking a path and travel, a little short pathway. It can be even like a pleasurable small vacation that you're going to go after. I see a fish though at the end. I don't know how it's going to manifest. I don't see the clarity here. I don't have clarity, but I see that when you take that time, maybe your attraction power will increase. You're going to be attracting some sort of like a resource, an income, or maybe even small gift. There's a cup here, can indicate emotionally fulfilling new beginning coming forward here. Can be like a romantic thing, but I see a crescent moon. This can symbolize, it can even be like a legal accomplishment. How is that going to work out when we think about it? The legal accomplishment can be in the area of like life, work, or even maybe family environment. If you're going through, maybe you're legally attached to a romantic person that you had in your past. And this can also be like an ending to that, bring an end to that thing in a very positive way, okay? I see the tree of life here on top of the hill. There's a letter A. This can be in the first name or the last name of a person that is going to show up in your energy. And the tree of life indicates that this person wants to create some sort of like long-term, like a relationship with you, maybe like connection they want to create. Tree of life can also symbolize that the investment that you're going to be making today, whatever it is. This can be mental investments as well. The thoughts that you're thinking, the feelings that you're feeling will create your future. So make sure that you are on the positive side of the scale, okay? I see towards the end of the month, maybe even further down in the July timeline, you can have some sort of like a mind fog here. I feel like this is going to be caused by a lot of action happening on the bottom here. Like can be a lot of people coming to visit. Maybe family members are going to show up. Can be also like a lot of parties. The July timeline can be sometimes the summertime in the northern hemisphere, the time of weddings usually. So it can be that kind of like party activities happening. It can be like business fairs and all that enjoyable stuff as well, like maybe concerts and stuff as well. But it seems like you're gonna have like a very active timeline, and in the meantime you're not going to be focusing on whatever is coming your way. You're going to be actually enjoying that time, and that might give you some discomfort because you're not going to be focusing on what you usually focus on, and that can create some sort of like discomfort because you would like to know what you want to do next, the next step, how it's going to work out. And because you're not going to be able to have that mind control, you might feel that discomfort, but it doesn't mean it is not going to work out. It seems like everything is going to clear out at the end of the day, okay? Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Yeah, I see like a lot of your desire coming a little slower than usual. There's a second one actually wants to come forward, but again, when the timeline is correct, it is actually going to fall into place, okay? There's a second desire coming forth and merging and splitting. Letter A again here, present. This can be in the first name or the last name of a person. There's a key here that you're standing on. Key can be symbolizing, there's a keyhole as well. I see letter R. Can be symbolizing if you are actually manifesting a home, a key of your own, a home, a car, some like a vehicle. It can be a vehicle as well. You're going to get the control of that. Key indicates possessions, okay? So if you are actually after, you want to create these possessions for yourself, you want that kind of like a future desire, seems like you're going to start take the first couple steps towards that desire, okay, within this month. I see there's a fish person, mer person, can be like a siren swimming towards you. This can symbolize someone who actually looks extremely friendly. However, they might have some sort of like negative intentions. And I don't really want to put people on the spot, but this can also be someone who thinks about their own initial benefit first, okay? So before you jump into any partnership, any friendship, because you are actually very powerful in front of them, you are much bigger than them, someone might come up to you with an offer to maybe create a partnership, maybe just do work together, maybe, you know, something, some sort of a thing here. I feel like this is material. You consider all the aspects, what you're going to be gaining out of this before you jump into it, because this can be something only beneficial for this person coming forward here, okay? They might not be thinking what you're going to gain out of this situation. So there's a smiley face right there. So it is good for you to actually consider what you're going to be gaining, because they're not going to be thinking about that, okay? I see there's a new horizon here. This can be indicative of a new beginning. And I see a crowd here. New beginning can be because of the crowd. I'm going to interpret this in the sense of like, can be new environment, okay? Maybe you're entering into this new environment with like-minded people that supports your physical, emotional, spiritual growth, maybe health improvements. Can be like mental also, like spiritual and mental. Maybe they're going to be adding up more into your life. And what happens is when you're in that kind of environment with the people, like-minded people with high energy, it affects overall everything in your life. And it seems like this is the new horizon here. This is the new opportunity coming forth, that you're finding yourself in an environment of like-minded people, which will bring a new point of view, a positive point of view for you, okay? We had a Knight of Wands here. This can be someone passionate, confident, adventurous, restless, okay? This is a person, it seems like if you're manifesting love, this can be someone Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, or someone fiery, someone who likes to adventure and doesn't actually hesitate much to make a move towards you. So this can be someone really coming fast with an offer. This can also be like new opportunities, new events actually requiring fast action, and you're being guided towards this new opportunities. We have the balance. This is a temperance energy, again, with the fire here. Even though this is like a calm energy of fire, this actually indicates that, yes, there is going to be an opportunity coming your way, but dip your one foot in the water before you jump in, okay? And it says blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. And this is also temperance, being in moderation before doing something, going to the extreme end. Being in the middle and testing the waters is extremely important, okay? We have the Four of Swords. This can indicate also like taking a rest, okay? The need to rest or take a vacation. And the prayer and meditation can be also very useful at this time for you to receive the answers that you are in search of. If you have certain questions in your mind, taking your time, thinking about them, or maybe even contemplating, meditating, and sleeping on those ideas and resting your physical body can be very helpful in order to get the answers that you need at this time. Nine of Swords is again, this is air energy. This is you, because air signs tend to be extremely analytic. Maybe you have been thinking about a subject so much lately, and this is taking a lot of your time. This can be symbolizing that if you are actually going for the extreme negative when it comes to thinking about this subject, it is time to just give it like a nip it in the bud, basically just stop it, because what happens is our minds are extremely powerful to attract the things that we think about constantly. So if you don't want this negativity come to your life, as soon as you realize that your mind is going that way, just stop it and change the direction, change the course of the things. Focus on the things that you want to manifest rather than the negativity. This doesn't mean wishful thinking. Of course, cover all the bases and the grounds. If you have a subject in your head, in your life that needs to be taken care of, instead of thinking about all the possibilities, all the possible way it can go wrong, just go talk to someone who's expert, who knows what they're doing, who can give you a peace of mind, and maybe even draw out a strategy for you to fix that situation, rather than you thinking in your own room and having nightmares about how it's going to go south. Okay, we have Ace of Cups here, beautiful dolphin energy. This is about love, a new home. It says a new love, can be like a new partnership or romantic relationship coming your way. I sometimes interpret this in the sense of like a beautiful new emotional experience as well. Emotions doesn't always have to be romantic. This can be something emotionally fulfilling thing as well. Okay, we have the release here, Scorpio energy. If you have any of Scorpio in your chart, it might also be giving you a message here. In order to start the new, you need to let go of what doesn't work anymore. This is actually the death card, symbolizes death of structure. Okay, so the structure doesn't have to be something working perfectly in your life. Maybe you have a certain type of way that you experience relationships. You start at a job, for example. Maybe you overwork yourself until you burn out, which is a short period of time. You can actually create great performance, but is a short period of time. Instead of doing that, this tells you just let go of what you used to do, what your structured behavior is, and step into the unknown. And like you're gonna have a spiritual transformation. And even if you're feeling like you are doing the things in a certain way because of your past experiences, this is basically telling you you can do better. You can do something like choose a path that is more beneficial for you. Okay, finally we have Eight of Cups, beautiful here. It fits perfectly because it seems like you're going to be able to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore, and you're going to be able to make big life changes, which is going to improve your life. Whatever that didn't serve you, you're going to be actually leaving that behind and moving towards a better future. I want to see the final card here, which is the Chariot. This tells me when you let go of what doesn't serve you and walk away from what you're used to, the habitual patterns, the rewards will be coming really fast. Okay, and it is going to be a fast movement. Your determination and willpower is actually even bring you like public recognition. Maybe you can represent, like maybe display that power that you have, whatever that you learn from experiences. Maybe even like it can become something that you can even teach people. Okay, or like share it with people. We have here, this is not the romantic part yet, the Father of Pentacles. Can be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn coming your way. The Father of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. This person can be someone financially secure. Can be a new job opportunity also. Maybe someone offering you something that has, like they have a structure. Page of Wands tells me that we have the Knight of Wands came forth. The Page of Wands also adventurous, a new beginning. So you're going to be probably taking that offer and jumping into it with this new adventure with a lot of passion. It can even ignite new passion within you. Eight of Swords, you have kind of like the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. You might, again, I said maybe you're going to be overworking yourself and trapping yourself into that situation. Again here, you might create that structure again, maybe overwork yourself, maybe give too much love to the person coming forward, and feel drained, feel disrespected. This might happen. Eight of Swords indicates that feeling tied up, okay, attached, okay, and maybe you feel like you are actually in this prison of your mind, but this is a prison of your mind. It's in your head, okay? You can release yourself anytime you want. As you can see, this butterfly eventually is gonna fly, so you're gonna definitely release yourself out of this structure that you put yourself into. This can be also mental thing that you're releasing yourself from, because we have the Judgment here. This actually indicates new definitely releasing the past with forgiveness and creating a new future for yourself and starting the things anew. Can be, I feel like this is about like career, not initially about love. Can be also money. Maybe in the past you made some mistakes with the money, and now you're feeling hard, like you're thinking that you put yourself in a very restricted place. But it seems like here, as soon as you start forgiveness, like as soon as you start seeing things in a forgiving eye, that you're a different person today, and when you know better, you do better. You're going to be actually like lifting off that weight of your shoulders, and you're going to be starting to manifest this bigger and better situations for yourself, okay? Okay, let's get to your romance card. We have the deck card. This actually multiplies the meaning of whatever is coming through, and nothing came forth initially, so we're going to put that on the side. This is stars here. When it comes to love, you're going to be shining like a star, and people wanted to be with you, and if you have any competition, they're going to be actually removed out of your way, and you're going to start winning in love, okay? And you might actually gathered some wise mental information and spiritual maturity, and you're going to be actually going after researching like what serves your love life better, your romantic maybe choices better. You might be like choosing a certain type of people all the time, which are not really serving you, but this indicates that you're going to change that, okay? The deck card here multiplies the effect of these cards, so this is going to be happening a lot faster, that improvement in your life. We have the Sun card here. Sun actually symbolizes sun and the moon, and the sun and the stars is a very good sign. There's going to be a lot of optimism coming your way, and the sadness and is going to go away. There's going to be also solutions coming, okay? On top of that, I want to see what else. We have a person coming forth here. This is actually the Sultan of the Ruby, Urmia, and she's actually a woman that if you enter to her in her heart, she will be extremely passionate towards you, and but she can be a little bit quiet when it comes to love, okay? So we also have here the male Ebrahat. I think the Aquarius also had this male figure here. He is the emperor of the ruby and emerald, and he's one of the smartest male figures in this deck, and he wants to get married. Maybe he's married and he wants to be a father figure. It seems like here with the male, masculine, and the feminine, and with the duplicating card here, there's going to be a balanced relationship, a very positive thing coming your way here. And whoever is coming forward, a lot of passion will be in place. Okay, this can be the male or female is watching, like whoever is watching it. You can interpret the personality for the gender that you are into. And it seems like here it's going to be extremely passionate, and also it's going to have this long-term stability, structure, and like respect, and even that like commitment in it, okay? Let's see what your spirit animal at this time. We have a tarantula looking beautiful here. A tarantula is the earth animal, so the grounding your energy is extremely important. Let's see what else. This is the first time I pulled this card, but let me see what's the message here. When it comes to spiders, I usually interpret them as very multifunctional and extremely smart animals. They're kind of like artists on by themselves as well. When you look at them, they can create beautiful creations. It says here, at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. Dharma is life purpose, by the way, I want to remind that. And the tarantula hovers patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It really knows you will choose wisely. When in balance, this can guide you towards your intuition. You will follow your intuition. When out of balance, you can hesitate and over-intellectualize things. To bring in the balance, you can do actually a daily journal. And journal your thoughts, desires, fears, whatever it is actually holding you back. You can focus on those things, okay? Let's see. This is going to be the color card for you. Let's see what the color wants you to know here. Lilac, strengthen your faith. Okay, this is actually closer. It's not the same color. This is a red, but I want to say we have the Armia is actually here. Anyway, strengthen your faith. Clearly the message is here that if you're going after something, rather than having nightmares about how it's not gonna happen, focus on how it can happen. How is it possible for you? Okay, we see the number 4 here showing off, and we have 4 and 2. 4 indicates stability, roots and foundation, and strength, perseverance. So you probably know yourself much better than anyone, and whatever is actually makes you strengthen your faith, it is good to practice those acts, and with that you will actually get to your purpose, get to your desire much faster. Okay, we have the butterfly here with the ferrets, the butterfly ferrets, and she says, I am reborn. With the butterfly actually symbolizes a transformation, a metamorphosis, a rebirth. So there's going to be definitely a rebirth, a moment of rebirth coming here. And the message is you have changed and are at a very new stage with very little experience. While the butterfly ferrets celebrate you and your transformation, they're watchful, so they send you these alerts. Aware young ones to keep safe your borders while you find your feet, shake off the shock of birth, and set your new direction. Okay, it seems like you are actually being protected and you are transforming, and during like this process, during the process of this transformation, you are being protected by higher energies as well. Okay, step into the future with confidence, because the thing is, this is the new pathway for you to evolve into new you. Okay, right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.